World is me again, Ethan Smith, aka Mr. P.I.E.N. Another daily dose positive post, man. Boy, had to do a little research, getting that dictionary again. Had my thoughts, my juices, my flow going. Been kind of bogged down with a lot of thoughts, school, a lot of things that's going on personal in my life. But it's nothing I can't handle because God has strengthened me for this. He's built me for this. I'm not that perfect that I can't be tested. So I thank God every day for testing me, for operating in me and showing me that with his grace and his mercy and with his presence, there's nothing I can't do, and there's nothing that I can't see my way through. Yeah, school's getting hard for you, boy. And some days I have negative thoughts. I can't even lie to you. Negative thoughts such as, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Will I pass this class? Won't I pass this class? But then I have to remind myself, man, I'm willing to fail an infinite amount of times in order to reach my level of success. And failure isn't final. It's just a part of the process to success. See, back in the day, in my past, I didn't push myself for school. But now that I'm a new man and I'm doing new things, this is a whole new me. So I've never failed at school. So I won't fail this time, and I won't fail the next time, because failure isn't final. It's a part of the process to my success. Continuing to do everything that I set my mind to is a part of my operating system, man. It's a part of the system that I follow. And I was looking something up on the internet today, and it said the most common operating system for computers are the Windows. Windows, of course, everybody use Windows, or you got the Mac, or you have the Linux program. Those are the three most common operating systems for computers. And it had me thinking, what are the three most common operating systems for humans, for our own individual lives? And I truly believe the three most common operating systems that we use for our lives is our past, our present, and our future. Those three systems have been around since the beginning of time. What operating system are you using for yourself? Are you advancing and changing every day, every couple of years? Like the Windows program, you went from Windows 6, went from Windows 7, Windows 8, now we on Windows or 10, Microsoft. You on the Mac, you on the Linux. Are you in your past on Windows 7 when we on Windows 10 now? Are you in your present? Are you on Windows 10? Or are you looking future? Are you looking forward to the future on the next software or operating system that may come out for your life? What operating system are you in? See, living in our past in that operating system, all you have is mainly old negative thoughts. At least that's what I had for me. I won't say for you. But when you're living in your past, you're trying to take your past and bring it into your present life. And it's a conflict because those two operating systems don't always talk at the same. They don't always talk together. You understand what I'm saying? You can't live in your present with past thoughts and negative past ideas of what you used to be, or the things that you used to do, or that person that you was, or the individual that people tell you you were from your past. And you can't get too wrapped up in your future, because our future isn't guaranteed nor promised to us. Now, we can make plans for our future and hope that the good Lord above allow us to see the future. Our present is the operating system that we probably should be most effective in, because our present is the time that we have right now. It's the time that we should be taking advantage of. It's the time that you should be focusing on. Because if you can operate in your present and you can use that operating system of your present to keep moving forward day by day, then your past will do just that. It will pass away. It will continue to fall back in your mind because you're consistently in your present and building new things to erase some of the bad memories or the negative thoughts of your past. At least that's what it did for me. Now, I won't say that the past don't come up, and I won't say that the past don't try to haunt me. But since I live so consistently in my present, and I sometimes think about and I glimpse into my future, into the next operating system, my past thoughts don't last very long. My past thoughts pass away very quickly. It's like when the quarterback dropped back and he throws a pass, he released that thing, it's gone, never to come back to his arm, never to come back to his hand again. That's what my past is. It's never to come back to my present again. Now, I know they say things from your past can haunt you. That's if you allow those things from your past to haunt you. I focus on my present to prepare for hopefully a greater future. When I say hopefully, it's not that I won't live a great life in the future because I'm taking the steps in the process. I say hopefully because I hope that God allows me more time to live in the future. So since I don't know what time God is going to give me for my future, I focus on the operating system of my present. And in this present day and age, and in this present time, I am Mr. Positive in every negative. So when school gets rough, I think about how can I attack school now in my present? I can't worry about the test from last week. I can't worry about the test that's coming up next week. Attack the test today. Be present every day. Be present in the time that you're allowed today. Be present. Don't worry about your past. Leave that operating system alone. It's old. It's outdated. No one's using that anymore. No one's on MySpace. No offense to MySpace, but not too many people are on MySpace. Nobody's using Vine anymore. It's past. We've moved on now. People are still consistently using Instagram, and people are still consistently using Snapchat. Those are the operating systems, the main operating systems of social media today. And in the next 6 months to a year, it'll be a new operating system. And you don't want to be stuck living in your past, still trying to communicate with your friends or your followers on MySpace when everybody's moved on to Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. Don't be stuck in your past thinking about what your old boss said to you or why you lost a job or how you failed out of a relationship when God could be trying to create something new in your present. So don't bring yesterday's old news, bad news into your present day life good news. You may think you didn't have any good news, but the good news is if you're hearing my voice, that means you woke up today or you woke up at some point in time during this day. That's the good news. You're breathing on your own. You're talking on your own. If you can blink twice, that's the good news. So live in the good news of today's present. What operating system are you on today? Are you on Windows 4? Are you on Windows 10? Are you on Ethan's past? Or are you on Ethan's future? Ethan is wrapped up in his presence. And my present will hopefully one day take me to the future that I've asked God for and that God would allow me to have. So you have to figure it out for yourself, man. What operating system do you choose to operate in? Your past, your present, or your future? It's coming holiday season. And if you older like I am, and even if you're young, they still show it. They show the Disney cartoon with Mr. Scrooge and the Ghost of Christmas Past, the Ghost of Christmas Present, and the Ghost of Christmas Future. They all come to visit him and they have a long talk with him and they give him a hard look at his life and the things that he done and the mistakes he made. And I'm not accurate and perfect on this, but in his past, when he was a child, he didn't have many things. And I'm not for sure if he was orphaned or not, but he didn't have many things in his past. In his present, he amassed wealth, but he was selfish with his wealth. He was selfish with his love. He was selfish with his finances. And I'm not saying you're supposed to give everything away. I'm talking about his love. He was selfish with his love. And when they showed his future, he was alone again. He had the money, but he didn't have any joy. He didn't have any peace. And he was alone again because he was selfish. His operating systems was off. He let his past as a child being broken and not having anything affect his future because in his present life, he was hoarding and trying to hold every penny he got his hand on. All based off of his past and not healing his past. Leave your past in the past, man. Get on a new operating system. See what's the new latest and greatest technology coming out. What's the new latest and greatest technology for your life? Would you follow yourself? If you stepped outside of yourself and truly looked at yourself, would you follow yourself? And if the answer to that is no, then maybe you need to change yourself. And if the answer to that is yes, then you still should be looking for change and forward progress in your life. Or else we just become stagnant. And we never want to become stagnant. Time is changing. We're changing. Past, present, future. Which way do you choose to live? Which operating system will you live in? It's your boy Ethan Smith, a.k.a. Mr. P.I.E.N, man. This has been my daily dose, my positive post. Thank you. I salute you and I appreciate following me. I'm out.